Invincible. Season 3. It's been pretty good. Although everyone keeps fighting against each other. Come on, guys, y'all really gotta get it together. What am I supposed to talk about now that everything is in ruins? We're talking aliens, baby. Join me as I rank and explain these alien races from worst to best. Let's get right into the video with the Sequids. The Sequids are a parasitic alien race known for their hive mind mentality and relentless pursuit of domination. Resembling pink, squid-like creatures with 3 tentacles and brain-like heads, they possess the unique ability to control hosts by attaching themselves to their nervous systems. Individually, Sequids are relatively harmless, but when unified under a host, they become a formidable force capable of orchestrating large-scale invasions. Their history is marked by a trail of destruction across the universe, culminating in a crash landing on Mars. Unable to infect the native Martians due to their shape-shifting abilities, the Sequids remained dormant until the arrival of human astronauts. They possessed the astronaut known as Russ Livingston, leading to a resurgence of their collective consciousness and an attempted invasion of Earth. The Sequids' threat lies in their capacity to unify and amplify their intelligence through hosts, making them a persistent danger to any civilization they encounter. Think of them like that one alien race from Rick and Morty, you know, from the episode where they skipped out on that obviously tasteless joke. Moving up to our first C-tier race, we have the Rognar. The Rognars are savage alien beasts that are physically one of the most powerful species in the universe. Resembling muscular reptilian humanoids with orange and red bodies, they possess sharp teeth, claws, long tongues, and blank yellow eyes, giving them a dinosaur-like appearance. But come on, we can all agree they just look like wild mutt from Ben 10, originating from a planet that was literally given the name Savage Planet. Very original, Mr. Kirkman. The planet's gravity was so dense that it allowed these terrifying creatures to evolve into some of the most powerful beings in the entire universe. Their physical prowess is so significant that they are one of the few species in the galaxy capable of injuring and even killing Viltrumites. You know, the superhuman race known for their near invulnerability. Now, the reason they are only sitting at an honorable C tier is because they're kind of just dumb. For example, the Coalition would use these beasts as weapons in their war against the Viltrumites. They truly are just feral beasts that'll attack anything put in front of them. Let's just hope they never end up making it past the creature stage. Coming up next in our C-tier section, we have the Thraxans. The Thraxans are an insectoid species. No, not that one. These guys actually look like bugs. They are native to the planet Thraxa and are characterized by their blue exoskeleton bodies and mantis-looking limbs. They also kind of seem to be a hot commodity around town. One guy known as Thrag created an army by impregnating as many Thraxan women as possible, but we digress. Thraxan society is notable for its accelerated life cycle, with lifespans averaging around 9 months. This rapid aging necessitates a culture that focuses on the present, assigning no blame and always looking forward. Let's quickly move on to our next race, the Atlanteans. The Atlanteans are an aquatic species residing in the depths of Earth's oceans. Their civilization is centered around the underwater city of Atlantis, and their society apparently takes up majority of the space in the ocean. And, if you needed a reminder, the ocean big. Now, imagine a spectacle of submerged architecture and technology. Or just look at this photo I put on the screen. Fancy, huh? Atlanteans are distinguished by their fish-like appearances that allow them to thrive in their aquatic environment. Historically, Atlanteans have maintained a policy of isolation, limiting their interactions with surface dwellers and other species. This approach has been driven by a desire to protect their culture and way of life from external influences. Which is kind of based if you think about it. Humans just ruin everything they come into contact with. Let's move on up the list to our first B-tier race, the Martians. Residing on the planet Mars, obviously, the Martians are a sapient race known for their distinctive olive green skin and elongated heads. Their most remarkable ability is shape-shifting. This power not only aids in adaptation and camouflage, but also plays a crucial role in their societal structure. Unfortunately, a significant event shaped Martian society. Remember them little pink guys we spoke about at the start of the video? Where we already established their invasion on Mars was a big fat L? Until humans came along. My god, humans really do ruin everything, huh? The Martians were actually able to turn the infestation of the Sequids into a positive and use the parasitic species as slaves, manipulating them into doing the hard labor in their underground city. Now moving on to our second B-tier race, we have the Flaxans. The Flaxans are an interdimensional species hailing from the Flaxan dimension. Distinguished by their green skin and advanced technology, they are driven by a relentless desire to conquer and subjugate other worlds. Earth, with its abundant resources, became a prime target for their expansionist aims. Their initial invasion of Earth was met with fierce resistance from the planet's superheroes, including and the Teen Team. I did the thing, so I hope you're happy now, Seth. During their first invasion, a critical vulnerability was discovered. Due to the temporal disparity between their dimension and Earth, Flaxans aged rapidly, leading to swift deterioration and death, forcing them to retreat. The Flaxans adapted by developing chronobands, devices designed to synchronize their temporal flow with Earth's, thereby mitigating the aging issue. With this technological advancement, they launched subsequent invasions, each time with improved strategies and weaponry. Despite their innovations, Earth's defenders consistently repelled their assaults. In a decisive confrontation, Omni-Man took the battle directly to the Flaxan homeworld after they failed a third invasion. He unleashed unparalleled devastation, crippling their infrastructure and delivering a stern warning against future aggressions. Now, you may be thinking, how does a species that almost lost everything rank at a B tier? Let me just say, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forwards. They're persistent SOBs, and for that, they have my respect. Concluding our B-list races, we have the Geldarians. The Geldarians are a highly intelligent alien race native to the planet Geldaria. Physically, they are relatively weak compared to other species. However, they have compensated for this through remarkable technological advancements. To overcome their physical limitations, Geldarians have developed powerful exosuits that grant them abilities similar to DC's Blue Beetle. You know that movie that came out that no one saw? Yeah, that one. These high-tech suits allow them to engage in activities deemed impossible with their natural capabilities. They're a proud member of the Coalition of Planets, an intergalactic alliance formed to resist the expansionist ambitions of the Viltrumite Empire. The Geldarian Emperor is the one who represents his people within the Coalition, collaborating with leaders from various species to strategize and coordinate efforts against common threats. Despite their physical frailty, the Geldarians' intellectual prowess and technological innovations make them invaluable allies in the Coalition's ongoing struggle for galactic peace and stability. Zach Thompson, known as Tech Jacket, is a prime example of just how powerful the Geldarian suits can be, where he is even able to go toe-to-toe with Viltrumites, which is kind of a big deal in the Invincible universe. Let's move on up to our only A-tier race, the Unipins. The Unipins are a distinctive alien race known for their orange skin and single cyclopean eye, originating from the planet Unopa. Their civilization faced near extinction due to the aggressive expansion of the Viltrumite Empire. When the Unipins resisted Viltrumite conquest, their homeworld was destroyed, forcing the survivors into a desperate struggle for survival. In a bid to preserve their species, the Unopins established breeding camps, focusing on genetic experimentation to enhance their physical capabilities. This program led to the creation of Alan the Alien, who was engineered to be a champion capable of challenging Viltrumite supremacy. Despite these efforts, the Unipins remained on the brink of extinction, with their numbers dwindling and their culture facing obliteration. Basically, the only guy carrying this race is Alan. He is the reason they get an A-tier spot. Now finally, to conclude our list, the Viltrumites. The Viltrumites are best described as if an entire race was made up of a bunch of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnsons. But they live in space. Viltrum to be exact. They are virtually indistinguishable from humans in appearance, except for their exceptional physical attributes and the characteristic mustaches sported by adult males. And yes, I understand humans can get in shape and grow a mustache, but name me one human who looks this good with the combination. I'll wait. Viltrumites possess a list of abilities that grant them the top spot on the food chain. Their bodies are incredibly resilient, capable of withstanding extreme physical trauma. Culturally, the Viltrumites are a warrior race that values strength, conquest, and the propagation of their empire. They embarked on a campaign of interstellar expansion, subjugating or annihilating any civilization that resisted their rule. Their society operates under a strict code where only the strongest survive, leading to a a history marked by internal purges and external conquests. Thanks for watching. It's about that time of the video I hit you with a trade agreement to coerce you into subscribing. But that's not gonna happen. Instead, we're gonna pour one out for Rex. You will be eternally missed by everyone, especially Ray. But I guess that means she's single now, gentlemen. Get at her.